नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, बाळासाहेब निवडुंगे, असिस्टंट टीचर ऑफ श्री ढोकेश्वर विद्यालय, टाकळी ढोकेश्वर. First welcome in the online lectures of 10th standard. Subject Mathematics, paper 2nd, unit Trigonometry. Now in previous lectures or in previous videos we have already learned trigonometric identities and problems based on trigonometric identities. Now today we are also going to study some problems from problem set 6. Let us consider first example. If tan theta is equal to 2, find the values of the other trigonometric ratios. In the previous lecture, we have already studied such types of examples. These examples can be solved in two ways. First, by using trigonometric identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now, in another way, we can also solve these examples by using trigonometric ratios, definitions of trigonometric ratios, and by Pythagoras theorem using the right angle triangle. Now consider the solution. Now today we are going to study this example by using the definitions of trigonometric ratios and by Pythagoras theorem. So consider the right angle triangle. Triangle ABC, angle B is a right angle, angle C is equal to theta, acute angle. To the reference of theta, AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side, and side opposite to right angle AC, that is the hypotenuse. So in right angle triangle ABC, angle ABC 90 degree and angle ACB is equal to theta. Now tan theta is equal to, we know that tangent ratio, opposite side upon a adjacent side. See, to the reference of theta, opposite side is AB and adjacent side is BC. So tan theta is equal to AB upon BC. But tan theta is given to be in the example 2. And we know that 2 means 2 is to 1. So comparing both, we have AB is to BC is equal to 2 is to 1. Now AB is to BC is equal to 2 is to 1. It does not means AB is equal to 2 and BC is equal to 1. AB is to BC is equal to 2 is to 1. It means that AB and BC are in multiple of 2 and 1. And that common multiple take as a x. So AB is equal to 2x and BC is equal to x. Now see here, in right angle triangle ABC, we have AB is equal to 2x and BC is equal to x. That is, we know two values, two sides of right angle triangle ABC. Now we can obtain by using Pythagoras theorem third side. So in right angle triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now substituting the values of AB and BC. So AC square is equal to 2x bracket square plus x square. Now 2x square is 4x square plus x square. Therefore AC square is equal to 4x square plus x square, that is 5x square. Now taking square root on both sides, square root of AC square is AC, square root of 5 is root 5 and square root of x square is x. So AC is equal to root 5x, taking square root on both sides. So we get third side, that is the hypotenuse of right angle triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, we know all three sides AB, BC and AC in terms of x. So we can obtain any trigonometric ratio by using the definitions of trigonometric ratios. So by definitions of trigonometric ratios, first ratio, sine ratio. We know that what is meant by sine ratio, opposite side upon a hypotenuse. To the reference of theta, opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB is to AC, but AB is 2x, AC is root 5x. So x cancel, we have 2 upon a root 5. Then cos theta. What is meant by cos theta? Cosine ratio, adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is BC upon a hypotenuse is AC. So BC upon a AC. So what is BC? BC is x and AC is root 5x. So x cancelled, we get 1 upon a root 5. So cos theta is equal to 1 upon a root 5. Then cosec theta, cosecant ratio, hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse is root 5x upon a 2x, x cancelled, we have root 5 upon a 2. Then sec theta, you know that secant ratio is equal to hypotenuse upon a adjacent side. Hypotenuse is AC, adjacent side is BC, so AC upon a BC. AC is root 5x upon a x is equal to root 5 upon a 1, means is equal to root 5. And lastly, cot theta. What do you mean by cot theta? Cotangent ratio. Cot theta is adjacent side upon a opposite side. So adjacent side is BC, opposite side is AB, so BC upon AB. But BC is x, AB is 2x, so x upon a 2x, x cancelled, we have 1 upon a 2. It means that we can obtain the remaining 5 trigonometric ratios if we have given 1 trigonometric ratios. Now taking next examples, if sec theta is equal to 13 upon a 2, find the values of other trigonometric ratios from problem set 6. Now solution. Now again consider the right angle triangle ABC. Angle B is a right angle, angle C is equal to theta, acute angle. To the reference of theta, AB is opposite side, BC is adjacent side and AC is a hypotenuse. So in triangle ABC, angle ABC 90 degree, angle ACB is equal to theta and sec theta is equal to, what is the secant ratio? Hypotenuse upon a adjacent side. Hypotenuse AC, adjacent side BC. So sec theta is equal to AC upon ABC. But sec theta is given to be 13 upon 12. So comparing right hand side AC upon ABC is equal to 13 upon 12. We have AC upon ABC is equal to 13 upon 12. Now AC is to BC is equal to 13 is to 12. It means that AC and BC are in multiple of 13 and 12. And suppose that common multiple be K. So AC is equal to 13K and BC is equal to 12K. So in a right angle triangle ABC, we know two sides AC and BC, that is 13K and 12K. In terms of K, now using these two sides, we can obtain third side, the remaining side, that is the AB, by using Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is hypotenuse square is equal to first side square plus second side square. Now substituting the values, AC is 13K, so 13K bracket square is equal to AB square as it is plus 12K, BC is 12K. Now square of 13K is 169K square is equal to AB square plus 144K square. Therefore AB square is equal to 169K square minus 144K square. Therefore AB square is equal to 25K square. Now taking square root on both sides, we have AB is equal to 5K. Therefore, in right angle triangle ABC, all three sides are known. AC 13K, BC 12K, and just we find AB, that is AB is equal to 5K. Therefore, in a right angle triangle ABC, AB is equal to 5K, BC is equal to 12K, and AC is equal to 13K. So, by using the definitions of trigonometric ratios, first trigonometric ratio, sine ratio. What is sine ratio? Opposite side upon a hypotenuse. Opposite side is AB upon a hypotenuse is AC. So AB upon AC, but AB is 5K, AC is 13K, KK cancel, we have 5 upon 13. Cos theta, adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, adjacent side is BC divided by hypotenuse is AC. So 12, BC is 12K, AC is 13K, KK cancelled, we have 12 upon a 13. Similarly, tan theta, what is meant by tan theta? Tangent ratio, opposite side upon a adjacent side. Opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BC, so AB upon BC. But AB is 5K, BC is 12K, KK cancelled, we have 5 upon 12. Then cosec theta, what is meant by cosecant ratio? Hypotenuse upon a opposite side. Hypotenuse is AC, opposite side is AB. AC is 13K, AB is 5K, so 13K upon a 5K, KK cancelled, we have 13 upon 5. And lastly, cot theta, that is cotangent ratio. What is meant by cot theta? Adjacent side upon a opposite side. Adjacent side is BC, opposite side is AB. BC is 12K, AB is 5K, KK cancel, we have 12 upon 5. So here sec theta is given and remaining 5 trigonometric ratios are obtained by using definitions of trigonometric ratios and by Pythagoras theorem. Now taking another type of example, prove that. In previous video we have also studied such examples. Prove that sec theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta is equal to cos theta. We know that such types of examples can be prove by taking LHS and simplify it, we get RHS, or taking RHS, simplify it, we get LHS. Now taking LHS. What is LHS? Sec theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta. Now we know that in terms of sin and cos, sec theta is 1 upon a cos theta, tan theta is 1 upon a sin theta upon a cos theta. So write sec theta as 1 upon a cos theta and tan theta as sin theta upon a cos theta. Now observe in first bracket, cos theta is the LCM, denominator same. So write the addition of numerator. We have 1 plus sin theta upon a cos theta into second bracket as it is. Now 1 plus sin theta into this 1 minus sin theta divided by cos theta. So next step, 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by cos theta. Now see, numerator is in the form a plus b into a minus b. That is, using a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square, that is 1 square minus sin square theta upon a cos theta as it is, using the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So 1 square minus sin square theta means 1 minus sin square theta divided by cos theta as it is. What will be that? 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. Therefore cos square theta upon a cos theta, using the identity 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. Now here at the numerator, cos square theta means cos theta into cos theta. So 1 cos theta from numerator and denominator cancelled, we get only at the numerator cos theta. But cos theta is the RHS, right hand side. So we get is equal to RHS. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore this proved as sec theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta is equal to cos theta. Now consider another example. Prove that 1 upon 1 minus sin theta plus 1 upon 1 plus sin theta is equal to 2 sec square theta. Now taking again LHS, 1 upon 1 minus sin theta plus 1 upon 1 plus sin theta. Now if we take LCM of first and second term, that LCM is 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. So to the numerator and denominator of first term multiply by 1 plus sin theta, and to the numerator and denominator of second term multiply by 1 minus sin theta. We have, see, 1 plus sin theta divided by 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. In the second term, multiply here by 1 minus sin theta, 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. Now see here, denominator same. So write the same denominator of 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta, and taking addition of the numerator, we have 1 plus sin theta plus 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. Now plus sin theta minus sin theta cancelled, that is addition is 0. We have 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 upon a 1 square minus sin square theta. See, again by using the identity a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. So using this identity, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So 1 square minus sin square theta. But 1 square minus sin square theta means 1 minus sin square theta. So 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So 2 upon a cos square theta. Now 2 upon a cos square theta can be expressed as 2 into 1 upon a cos square theta. But 1 upon a cos is sec theta. So 2 into sec square theta, using the identity sec theta is equal to 1 upon a cos theta. But what is 2 sec square theta? 2 sec square theta is the right hand side. So we have is equal to RHS. So it means that LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, it is proved that 1 upon a 1 minus sin theta plus 1 upon a 1 plus sin theta is equal to 2 sec square theta. So in this way, we can prove any trigonometric equation by using trigonometric identities. So thank you. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपण याच ठिकाणी थांबणार आहोत आणि हा जो चॅप्टर आहे तो या ठिकाणी संपलेला आहे. सर्वांना विनंती आहे, या ठिकाणी व्हिडिओ जर आपणास आवडला असेल तर आपण तो लाईक करा, शेअर करा, कमेंट करा आणि पुढील व्हिडिओ सर्वात आधी पाहण्यासाठी आपण या ठिकाणी चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. धन्यवाद.